Number 6. Gutter oil. I'm sure you'll agree that the idea of sending our bottles in plastic to enjoy another life as a park bench somewhere...
Y'all thought the stinky tofu was nasty? Watch this shit. This is some nasty. This some scandalous ass. This some shit right here.
Ew, you did that shit? You're nasty.
Is a nice one. Who could possibly object to recycling? Well, you might, after hearing about this next product. A recent series of arrests uncovered a dark, well-kept, and ongoing secret practice in China. Gutter oil. Yes, it's as bad as it sounds. The ingredients in gutter oil range from oil gathered from restaurant drains to the literal sewers. After boiling and the removal of some adulterants, the oil would...
Hey, they cold as fuck. That motherfucker was in the sewer getting that shit, yo. Yo, that motherfucker was in the sewer getting that oil that he's cooking right there.
Don't throw up.
For your food, yo. I will never eat food on the street in China. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Go to a high-end restaurant. You traveling overseas, go to a high-end restaurant. They got different practices. They got different practices over there.
Turns to restaurants for a second use. The dark color of reused oil might betray its sordid past, so manufacturers include a dose of bleach.
It's dookie!
Chinese officials took down a criminal gutter oil network operating across 14 provinces, seizing 100 tons of contaminated oil. The arrests were an attempt by the Chinese government to crack down on dangerous food practices. A year later, officials made another wide sweep against gutter oil. 100 people were arrested for making a form of gutter oil that involved the boiling of rotten meats to extract the oil.
They just shitting that shit themselves. Let's go ahead and get some gutter. Let's go to the gutter real quick. You know, it's probably filled up today. What's today? Wednesday? Cool. Probably got enough shit. Dookie. Vomit. Go ahead and mix that shit up. Let's take a shit in the bucket at 12 too.
I gotta take a shit.
They on that type of time. That's the time these motherfuckers on. Y'all better watch y'all what y'all eating on this motherfucker when y'all traveling to these countries, I'm trying to tell you.
Alkali additives neutralize the imbalances caused by the high amount of animal fat. In the short term, gutter oil can cause stomach pain and diarrhea.
Diarrhea?
The long-term effects can include stomach cancer and developmental disabilities. So why would anyone take the risk of...
That's why motherfuckers out here, that's why people IQ is getting low in these newer days, man.
Special Officer Dookie reporting.
I'm telling you. You heard what he said? That shit make you stupid. He said that shit make you slow. Watch what y'all eating, man.
Using this illegal oil would the cost nearly half of what new cooking oil costs. Putting profits before people is tempting. And in a country where much of the food is fried, cheaper restaurants often succumb to this deadly siren song. With some experts stating that 1 in 10 restaurants use gutter oil. If you're in China and deciding where to eat, it's a smart choice to stay away from the cheapest option. Number 5. Prawns. For those who love a taste of the sea, prawns and shrimp are a popular choice. Yet the flavor exploding on your tongue may owe something to a gelatin that is decidedly not seaworthy. With bigger prawns netting a bigger profit, prawn sellers in many cities including Kunming and Wenzhou have taken to injecting gelatin into their wares, according to Chinese newspapers. This mixture...
Johnson, you're fired.
Injecting that shit
It's not you. It's your shirt.
Gelatin.
It's Casual Friday. Well, you've taken it too far. Look at Gibson.
Gutter oil. Fucking fart oil.
This mixture is created from items like collagen, animal skin and bones, or sugar.
They fought on the chicken.
And shrimp sellers justify themselves with the excuse that everyone...
They fought on the shrimp, y'all. Oh shit, that shit dirty as shit.
else is doing it. Though the concept of shrimps plumped up with gelatin isn't particularly appealing on its own, the real danger
comes cautious of what I eat tomorrow, you dig?
From the process. According to the Tianjin Aquatic Products Association, there is a considerable risk of contamination, as the injection methods are unlikely to be hygienic, particularly if they're being carried out covertly. Up until now, the discovered gel has been edible, But researchers at Shanghai Ocean University have expressed growing concerns that cheapskates may begin to use cheaper and more deadly industrial gel. Number 4. Puffer fish. While many of the foods in this video
shit
owe their
poison,
danger
Joe.
to illegalities, this next item was legalized in
Fucking
2016.
pufferfish will kill your motherfucking ass. Y'all can eat that shit if y'all want. Y'all gonna puff up and be fucking puffed up on the ground right with that motherfucking pufferfish, and he gonna be squirming around right next to your motherfucking monkey ass while you puffed up.
Your lip is swollen.
Yeah, y'all eat that shit if y'all want.
Most people associate pufferfish with Japanese fugu, but it is considered a delicacy in China as well. In fact, the Chinese claim credit for originating the practice of eating pufferfish. People living along the Yangtze River have a long history with the fish. According to them, the taste is well worth the risk. Historically, if a guest called in to Yangtze when pufferfish was on the menu, he had to hand over a coin before he could eat. The reason being, if the guest died, he would have bought the fish, absolving the host of any guilt in the matter. A smart precaution, since the poison in a pufferfish is 1,200 times
You
more
eat that
deadly.
shit, you a fucking idiot. fuck that. You eat that shit, you stupid. You might as well, you might as well fucking jump in a pool full of fucking piranhas and try to swim and make it alive. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck?
Cyanide. That means exposure to an amount equivalent to the size of a pinhead is enough to kill you. So why was the ban lifted in 2016? Chinese fish farmers discovered a way to eliminate the poison in pufferfish by regulating their diets and selective breeding.
Yeah, okay. That shit's still up in there. Okay, you think they fucking extracted all that poison? Yeah, okay.
Although that was enough to lift the ban in China, I would still urge caution in consuming a fish capable of suffocating you in your own skin. Only a few
motherfucker.
certified farmers are permitted to farm these fish, so unscrupulous restaurateurs buying from unknown sources and preparing the fish inadequately may be a deadly concoction. Personally, it's a risk I'd rather not take. Number 3.
Fuck no.
Blood clams. Splitting one of these shells open will leave your plate looking like an episode of CSI. While most clams have clear blood, blood clams have higher hemoglobin and myoglobin content, which creates the vivid red color. But there's more to these clams than just a skin-crawling appearance, as each one comes loaded with a 14 to 16% chance of giving you hepatitis. Although Shanghai outlawed the delicacy many years ago after an outbreak of hepatitis A,
That's too high
that
of a
doesn't stop
chance.
people from...
Too high of a chance, and the more you eat, the more that chance increases. Hell no. Numbers matter. Numbers are real. Consecutively eating some shit like that, that shit adds up. It tallies up. Y'all think that shit ain't fucking with your DNA? Yeah, okay. Carrying on.
selling and consuming these clams that are often grown in water contaminated by sewage. Vendors may face...
okay. See, that shit making people stupid. That shit making motherfuckers like, I want some more. Give me the bloody clams. I want the bloody clams.
Are you fucking retarded? The hell's the matter with you?
With the gutter oil, make sure you fart on it too. Make sure you fart on my clams and you cook it with gutter oil. Fuck is wrong with people, man? What the fuck? Yo.
Fines or the loss of their business license if caught. Blood clams in China are cooked for around 20 seconds. Any longer ruins that taste, according to blood clam fans. And clearly the taste is something special, as people are still willing to risk their health for their love of a bloody clam. Number 2. Mushrooms. Although murder might not be the intention, consumers of Chinese mushrooms might find themselves wondering if it is. In 2006, 16 restaurant goers were hospitalized in Beijing after having inedible bolus mushrooms inadvertently.
Some mushrooms out this bitch poisonous in the motherfucker. Y'all better stick to them ancient mushrooms that get you high and stop fucking with the motherfuckers that's gonna make you die.
I rip and I rhyme. I rhyme and I rip.
You dig? Carrying on now.
Served up to them. The irresponsibly sourced fungi caused liver damage, nausea, diarrhea.
Diarrhea?
In one case, even a coma. But you shouldn't just be careful about
Shit
eating
gonna put
mushrooms.
your ass in a coma. Your ass gonna be on mushroom land. gonna be in a fucking coma. You gonna be on mushroom land. Fuck, hell no.
In America, about 1/3 of supermarket mushrooms are imported from China. These mushrooms are commonly repackaged, often incorrectly labeled organic, and sourced from a mix of suppliers, so you never really know what you're buying. Many of the Chinese mushrooms approved for import by the United States Department of Agriculture, which are labeled organic, are often laced with toxic heavy metals due to the looser organic regulations and lower quality growing environments in China, often a result of its heavily polluted air. Analysis by mycologist Paul Stamets found that some Chinese-sourced mushrooms contain 22 parts per million of lead, meaning continued consumption could be toxic. Another way these mushrooms can be dangerous is through pesticide contamination. In 2012, the FDA halted multiple
we ain't getting mushrooms from China.
of canned mushrooms into the U.S. due to contaminants.
We ain't getting no mushrooms in China. The FDA ain't fucking with. We ain't fucking with China.
Mushrooms from clean environments is critically important. U.S. grown mushrooms tend to be of a much higher quality due to stricter growing regulations. If you want to be safe, make sure to get your mushrooms from U.S. grown, certified organic mushroom suppliers with a clear chain of custody. Number 1. Tilapia. Although relatively new to American consumers, tilapia has netted quite a following and is popular for its mild taste and flavor absorption. This fish holds a place in the top 10 most popular seafoods consumed in America. While some people eating tilapia might be thinking about their diets, they really should be considering the tilapia's diet before it wound up a part of their own. What are Chinese tilapia given to eat? Although the answer should be fish food, the reality is that there is a much cheaper alternative. Feces. Yes, according to the University of Georgia Center for Food Safety, roughly 50% of tilapia...
Why is there always some dookie and some shit involved with this shit? What the fuck is going on with shit being in the food, man? Damn.
Raised in China is partially fed with poop, which it will gladly gobble up if no other food is around.
They like fucking
and
pigs.
If the poopy fish wasn't enough,
they the fucking pigs of the ocean. Like, they just eat shit. They just like shit rocks.
Antibiotics are loaded into the water to keep the fish alive. Still worse, because of the antibiotic cocktail in the water, Salmonella and E. coli develop into antibiotic-resistant strains.
And people eating
While
that
some
shit.
deny that the fish are fed feces, there is no denying that Chinese fish are swimming in antibiotics, contributing to the international crisis of antibiotic-resistant microbes. So while you may have to admire the ingenuity of the Chinese food industry, it pays to be wary. It is estimated that 40% of the soil in China is contaminated with arsenic and heavy metals. I say estimated because the Chinese government refuses to divulge the actual numbers.
Yeah, because that shit
Still, Chinese state
tons and tons of heavy metal, gutter oil, and shit all in that goddamn soil. They putting all types of shit. They farting and throwing up and doing nasty shit over there. Bruh, I ain't fucking with that shit.
Ooh, funky motherfucker, ain't you?
Hey, man, see y'all niggas in the next video, man. Yours truly, Denzel Kundalini. See you guys in the next video, man. Like, subscribe.